Welcome back to Social Science class. Today I will teach you Social Science in the branch Sociology. Now Sociology in that second chapter I would like to teach you, that is Social Problems. Social problems are universal occurrences. There is no society in the world which is free from social problems. The presence of problem in a society is a sign of its malaise. M-A-L-I-S-E. That means illness. Now, the societies of the development countries are afflicted with many problems, which are excessive population, poverty, unemployment, beggary, juvenile delinquency, crimes, problems of children, labor, corruption, exploitation of women, dowry harassment, and disturbed youth. Now, firstly, we like to take the social problems under that child labor. Now, here, child labor. Majority of the child laborers work in rural areas. According to the Constitution, child laborers are those who are aged below 14 years and work in order to earn money. I'll repeat. According to the Constitution, child laborers are those who are aged below 14 years and work in order to earn money. Majority of the child laborers work in rural areas such as fields. Fields means agriculture. Agricultural fields, farms and plantations. The rest works in urban area and industrial areas. Child labor is a result of the serious lacuna in the social system. Heavy problem, that is a serious problem. Now, first what are the reasons for the child labor? Let us learn about the reasons. Children who work earn money and are below 18 years are considered as child laborers. What is the reason? Poverty, domestic conflicts, illiteracy, industrialists who appoint children so that they can save money, etc. are the cause of child labor. The other reasons are lack of social environment that protects the rights of children, number one. Number two, child marriage and human trafficking of children. Trafficking means kidnapping. Third, migration of people from rural areas to urban centers. Now you may see that building construction people, they will stay along with the children, they'll come and do the work. After construction of that building, they'll go to the other building where they'll construct other area or other city or any place. So they will take their children. Where is the school? Where is the education for those children? So after they see the children, if they grow slightly big, then that child also will be made to work. So that is child labor. That is also reason. Fourth one, my failure to implement compulsory and universal education. Education is common for all, for both girls and boys, and then children, especially children. They in that age, they should learn. They should get education. But here, parents, illiterate parents and rural area and all these people, because of poverty, ignorance, they will neglect the universal of education. Lastly, failure to implement Land Reforms Act and Minimum Wages Act, resulting in poor financial condition of family. If parents, they get very, very low income, government is not taking any initiative, they are not fixed the wages per day, 8 hours, so much of money, wherever they work, they should get, government should support them. When there is no support from the government, see the owners know they will pay very less. So that leads to the poverty of the parents, and then what parents will do? They will send their children for the work to run the family. That is the one thing. Now, next, what are the results? If this will continue, what will happen in future? Child labor affects the physical and psychological growth of children. See, child, what it will do? It will not go to school. Child will not go to school. What will happen? So, it will affect the psychological and physical. Growth will not be there because it will not get proper food, nourishes food. And also psychology, it will not play with other children. No time to play, only work. Okay, that is the thing. Children who have worked as child laborers suffer from ill health, malnutrition. They will not get proper food in time, and nourishes food they won't get, so they will fall sick often. As they are engaged in labor at a tender age, they become illiterate. Naturally, they won't go to school, they will go for work instead. So what will happen? Totally they will become illiterate. So these illiterate children, they will grow like adults, and then in future also illiterate citizens of the country. And because of the ignorance, because of the illiteracy, so many problems will arise for the country. Now next one, child labor restricts the social economic mobility of the families. Children of such families become the target of exploitation. This leads to child marriage, human trafficking, and sexual exploitation of children. Parents, they won't take much care of the children. They'll be busy in earning, labor work, so they'll neglect. So here what will happen now? Others, they will exploit the children. They will extract more and more work, beating, harassing, scolding, all. And also some parents, because they can't take care of the children, for the girls they will do child marriage. And at the same time, when they don't take care, the parents I'm talking, when parents they don't take care of the children, some people they'll be there observing, they'll kidnap the children, sell, or they will make them handicap and make them to beg, or they will sell to the outer part of the place. And sexual exploitation of children. You know that rapeism. So they will take the girls, means they will take and sell for the sexual marketing or market or what, trade. So many things will happen, children. So that's why children are very, very important. So child labor should be avoided. Now there will be one question. What are the measures to eradicate child labor? What the government has done? How can we eradicate the child labor? Some of the measures to solve the problems of child labor are ensuring that children below the age of 18 years are in school. That's why census they'll do. They'll go every year, census home to home, and then they will find out, and then request all the parents to send the children, those who are above 5 years and below 15 years, to send them to school. Ensuring gender equality, boys or girls, both are equal. So that is gender equality. Some parents, they won't send girls to school because they are girl. Let her do the household work. That is wrong. Both should go for the school. That's the age between 5 to 14, 15 years. That's the age for learning. They should go and play. That's the thing. Stopping migration of helpless families. So government will stop the family to move from place to place in order to get a job or work or money, income. So what they'll do now, wherever they are, let them stay there only. Whatever work is there, they should take license, and they should provide, produce the license to the owner and then they can work. So like that government has made. Creating awareness about child marriage and human trafficking. So in a documentary film will come in TV or some film also will come. In that child marriage should be avoided. For that and all they show documentary movie, not entertainment movie. And child trafficking, kidnapping the child, that and all what will happen, all that they will show. Ensuring better implementation of child rights through Gram Panchayats. The Gram Panchayats, strictly the population will be very less in village. So Gram Panchayat will take initiative to stop the child labor in the field or plantation or whatever it is. Now, the government has decided to take certain measures to free children from unemployment and exploitation and to rehabilitate them. So now, what government has done to eradicate? You know that Karnataka government has launched Sarva Shikshana Abhiyana project. As a part of this project, child laborers are brought to school under the program of drudgery to school. Drudgery means work to school. And now here, see children are playing. One is studying and then playing here. Right to education. Every child has got right to education, right to play. So Sarva Shikshana Abhiyana is taking much initiative to make people to understand and follow. To sentence a man of true genius to the drudgery of a school is to put a racehorse on a treadmill. This is said by Samuel Taylor Coleridge. S.T. Coleridge, he is a poet. Okay, he has given a man true genius. To the drudgery of a school is put to race horse on a treadmill. Now, a man who is all genius, if he is going for work, he should be brought back and then put like how the horse will, run very fast like that. We should put him to the race. Which track? Education track. We should put. So the child will move in the same track, education track, and it will become one fine day genius. So that is his, this one. So next one. The government has launched a National Child Labour Project in 1988. According to this act, child labourers are identified, rescued means protected, and provided free education. The Right to Education Act of 2009 guarantees free and compulsory education to children in the age of 6 to 14 years. Actually 5 to 14 years also we can say, or 5 to 15 years. As per the direction of Supreme Court, the Child Labour Rehabilitation Welfare Fund has been constituted to protect the human rights and financial interests of child labourers. Now, industrialists who violate this law, who will appoint the child labour, for them they will have to mandatorily contribute rupees 20,000 per child labourer to the welfare fund. Article 24 of our Constitution declares that employing children below 14 years for work is a cognizable offence. The government had undertaken many measures to eradicate child labour. Example, the National Child Labour Project NCLP in 1988, Child Labour Eradication and Rehabilitation Act in 2006. The Child Adolescent Labour Prohibition and Regulation Act was implemented by the central government in 1986 for the welfare of working children. It was amended. Amended means changed or modified. It was amended in July 2016. In 2006, the government brought into force the Child Labour Eradication and Rehabilitation Act to eradicate child labour. Most of the women in India face gender discrimination. I'll come to later. Later I'll come to this. Now, now this is the end. Now see here how many children they are all working. The owners or industrialists, they'll exploit children. They'll beat them to work. Because of the fear, they'll do lots of work. But they're all paid very, very less. And children in this age, they should play and learn. But what they are doing? They are doing work. Innocent children. So, government has taken many measures to eradicate child labor and adopted various measures. Now we'll proceed to the women. One of the innumerable problems being faced by Indian women is harassment. First, I'll take child marriage and dowry system. Here, picture showing child labor means below the age of 15 or 14, 13, whatever it is age. Parents, they'll do marriage for the even small boy. Why? They wanted to wash away their hand. They want to become free. So they'll do child marriage. Child marriage, sati system. Sati system means it was in olden days practice. Only in the royal family practice was there. Sati means what? Women. Women, if husband dies in the royal family, they were making big fire in the ground, and when husband was burned, immediately at the same time she should jump to the fire and die. She will be alive, but she should jump to the fire and die. What a very pitiable and heinous act. It was there in practice, children. Raja Ram Mohan Rai requested Lord William Bentinck to ban this practice, heinous practice, very, very bad practice which we had. So, credit goes to Lord William Bentinck. He brought strict law that if anyone follows the sati system, they will be punished. This practice was there only in India, children. So, sati system. And widowhood. Widow means when once husband dies, the women, whether she is very young or middle-aged, whatever, she will stay as a widow only. Then there is a question, children, who will take care of the children? But at the same time, man, if he becomes, widower, immediately he will decide and he will marry. He will search a girl and then he will marry. For man, this is called discrimination. For man, leniency is there. For women, she should not get married because she is a widow. Then who will take care of the children? Who will run the family? This is a question. So, even many reformers, social reformers, you have learnt already, Raja Ram Mohan Rai, Dayananda Sagar, and many, Jyotiba Phule and all, they encourage the widows to get married. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar also is the main. They said, why not widow women to get remarriage, like that. So, widowhood are the main injustice faced by the women of India. I will repeat. Child marriage, sati, and widowhood are the main injustices faced by the women of India. Gender ratio of male and female is reducing because of the female feticide and female infanticide. Now, before going to that, I will tell you rape, violence, suppression, dowry harassment, physical and mental harassment, forced abortions, use of vulgar language, etc. are some of the harassments on women both inside and outside the houses. Even outside also, they will scold women. When two men will be fighting, listen children, when two men in the roadside or street, they'll be fighting, they'll be quarreling, then they should quarrel themselves, let them beat or scold, whatever it is, but they will bring the women and scold. women no way related to their quarrel. I hope that you understood. Now, why women is scolded in the road and all? She is no way related to that quarrel, but all bad words they scold women and then continue the quarrel. I hope that you understood. That is the thing going on. In the name of dowry, now I'll come to the dowry. What is dowry? Dowry is, any kind of property, jewelry, or gift given to the bridegroom at the time of marriage, either or before or after the marriage. In the name of dowry, women are being abused and subjected to violence, torture, and murder. Giving or receiving dowry is a punishable crime. Now, here, dowry is a social evil and one of the reasons for the low status of women. Why dowry women should give? Because women is low. That women, gender is low. That is the feeling already now many centuries it has brought in the minds of men. So they will take dowry. Follow? Dowry diminishes a woman's self-respect, dignity and stature. In order to escape from the dowry menace, people are resorting to child marriage, female feticide and female infanticide are increasing. So every parent what they'll do because of this dowry is a very big problem in the family, giving dowry because they are not able to give dowry in the future. So when women become pregnant, immediately they'll go and do scanning, and if they find that that's a child, child is a girl, immediately they will abort. That's called feticide. Some people what they'll do after the birth they will see oh this is a girl child, then they will kill. That's called infanticide. Feticide means in the fute, that is in the stomach only they will abort. Infanticide means after the birth they will kill soon. Follow now? That is called infanticide. Today these are all increasing in India. So because of this what happened now, the ratio has decreased. Men ratio has become 1000 means women ratio has become 935 or 30. There are no equal this number ratio. So nowadays women, you see girls have become very less, and that's why for the men and marriage it has become very difficult to search a girl. So what happened? That is very bad. Very long back, the parents and all they killed the girl child in the womb only. To eradicate the dowry system, the central government has passed an act called Prohibition of Dowry Act in 1961. This act was amended, means again modified in 1986. According to the amendment, any person who gives, takes or forces to give dowry can be imprisoned for 5 years and can be fined with rupees 15,000 penalty. Penalty means fine. Among the innumerable, you understood, giving and taking dowry is a, offense. The government has passed a number of laws against dowry. Anti-Dowry Act was passed in 1961 and further amendments were made to this during 1986. See, some women they'll commit suicide. Some women are killed, they burned by the husband or in-laws or whatever it is. So here women will become low weightage than the property or money or whatever it is. Cases of dowry deaths are tried as non-bailable and non-negotiable offences. See, dowry, any woman dies, so the man is arrested and the family, his men's family and all arrested, and no any excuse for them. Follow? Like that government has brought a strict rule. Now, according to amendment, any person, that's over now, sorry. Now, killing a fetus of a girl in the womb itself is called female feticide. As a result of female feticide, there is a reduction in the number of women, leading to imbalanced gender ratio, gender discrimination, and degradation of women. Prohibition of prenatal, means in the stomach only, Gender Determination Test Act was passed in 1994 to stop sex determination test of fetuses through modern technology. Scanning children. So no one should scan. When a woman becomes pregnant, she should not go and do scanning that to find out the sex, whether the boy or girl. No, it is banned in all the hospitals and nursing home. According to the 2011 census, with the exception of Kerala and Puducherry, in all the states in India, the number of women is less than that of men. Now, day before yesterday I read the paper, that is today, the date is 12th. In the paper I saw that women has become little more. That is 1000 means men are 1000 means ratio of women are 1035 in Karnataka, only in Karnataka. The remarkable or markable progress in the ratio they have said. How far it is true, that I don't know. If the government passes a prohibitory act to stop shameful acts such as female infanticide, the gender ratio between male and female will become equal. So, like this, law alone cannot put an end to those social evils. It can be solved by creating awareness among the younger generation against acceptance of dowry and gender discrimination. Now, by this I conclude my lesson, that is social problems. I hope that you all understood. And next class, I'll come with the other new interesting lesson. Till that, take care. Thank you.